Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to another episode of the Jamo and Dylan Show. Very, very exciting time of the year, Dill.
This is the lead. It's December. The weather's amazing. It's birthdays. It's Christmas. You know, we're celebrating your birthday tomorrow. It's a great time of the year.
Certainly is, mate. Off to the races with Rog tomorrow. Will be a lovely, lovely day.
It will be.
Speaking of Rog, went and filled in for his cricket team. We got the
Yeah.
win. Didn't have much to do, to be honest, involvement-wise. Was just there to fill in.
Neither did Rog.
And then Rog's actually got his semi-final and grand final double-header this weekend.
Yep.
The day after our big night out.
Yep.
But he said he will still go hard and have a lovely time because he is barely involved anyway.
Yeah, he said his performance doesn't necessarily matter on the outcome of the game.
But I have a sneaky suspicion that he will be needed at the death to make like the winning runs.
Oh.
But I feel like he'll pull something out of his ass.
Well,
I think Rog's turned a corner.
Yeah. But it's going to be a tough go. They've got to play 2 games in one day, and we've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow.
We do. Very excited though, and we're starting in the morning at Josh's place. He's invited us over, which is just ridiculous.
He never invites us over.
But he's finishing his uni prac
Today.
studying physio.
We film on Fridays.
On physio prac. That finishes today. So yeah, he'll be a very excited boy this afternoon because we don't hear from him when he's on prac.
No, he's been very hard to contact. Because he gets home and then he has to prepare for the next day. He's been sick. He's been all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
He's offline.
Definitely. We received a present during the week, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Now, thank you to Loz from, how do you say that? Is it artisan or artisan? Artesian?
It could be 3 different ways, couldn't it? What do you like best?
Artesian ornaments?
Artesian, artisan. I like artesian.
Artesian? Artisan.
Every
Anyway.
individual artesian ornament's bauble is handmade with love by our talented artists from start to finish.
Let me try this.
Artisan. Okay.
Artisan ornaments. Anyway,
Whatever.
we received
but
these.
yeah, they're beautiful.
I got a Freo Dockers one. Dill got an Adelaide Crows one.
And then on the back is our little congratulations 250.
So we're going to pop that on our respective Christmas trees and Merry Christmas to everyone. That's a great gift. Loz did this for us last year too.
She sent a nice
logo.
letter.
Yeah, a
as
letter.
well.
And the last year was for a logo one. But it's great because I was saying to you, obviously we celebrate our 100th and 200th quite well, I'd say. Our 250th, we didn't really celebrate as much.
No,
so
we didn't.
it's great to have a piece of history
Yes.
that she has
Commemorates
handcrafted
it.
and sent it over brilliantly.
It's
So
beautiful.
shout out to Loz. We appreciate her very much. And have you heard about this? Another thing that's come out of Melbourne. DiDi are
I
offering
did see an article.
a towing service at the same cost as a regular DiDi.
Real at the I see. I
Same
thought it was going to
cost.
be a crazy at the same cost.
Same cost. So like if you need to get your car towed 15 kilometers, it's like $200 or something.
Yeah, no, bro, it's more than that. Tow trucks are fucking ridiculously expensive.
And DiDi have gone, you know what, let's get some tow truck drivers to pick up, you know, people who have driven to a pub and have got pissed.
So I can now drive out to the club, get slaughtered, and then just DD home, bro. But my car comes to.
Yeah.
That's a game changer.
Now, the only thing is that one of the people who brought this initiative to DiDi has said this won't be a forever thing. It's a trial. So it might only be a month. It might be throughout the whole summer. But I think
it's in Melbourne.
it's in Melbourne at the moment. We'll see what happens. But I wonder how many people will actually use it.
It would be very popular here.
Because it would take a little bit for you, a little bit of time for them to come pick up your car. Like it's probably a 20-minute ordeal, but it makes your night worth it, does it not?
Yeah, because it would be elite. The sort of designated driver, you know, you have your 1 or 2 at pre's, right?
Yeah.
Because that's all good. That's allowed. Then you driving all the boys there, 5 of you packed in the car, bro. You get there, and then it's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll have 10. Call DD, come pick the car up. Let's go.
So good.
Nah, I love that. That's a great
saw it,
initiative.
and I thought that it was crazy at first,
I thought it was just going to be really expensive. I didn't read it.
but no, that's unreal. So I'd
Shout
love
out
to know
DiDi.
what happens with them, and I'd love to do a little brand deal with DiDi. They've always been quite kind.
They got the good prices, bro. I like to go with them over Uber if I can. Sometimes there's not as many of them, so you struggle to get a ride. But if you can, cheap, bro.
for sure.
Cheap.
Fun fact for you. Now, you know how much I love Luke Littler and what he's done for the darts world, because I didn't give a toss about darts.
I don't think a lot of people did.
No, he came along and has changed the sport, right? Now, the World Darts Championship, which is basically the top of the top competition, the competition you want to win, that is happening this weekend over, I think, like Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, because he lost last year in the final to Luke Humphries,
who's world number one.
And then he was kind of sad because no one wanted him to win in a way.
Yeah.
I remember the energy was a bit off, but it's like he's just won a world championship.
Yeah. And he, throughout the year, has consistently been the best, Luke Humphries. And Luke Littler is world number 10. Like, he's in the top 10 at the moment, and he's only going up. He's been great. But this fact that I saw the other day, which I actually couldn't believe, I'll read it out to you now. Luke Littler won a Google award, right?
Okay.
Google Year in Search 2024, the most Googled athlete for year 2024.
Was him?
Luke Littler was the most Googled athlete.
Really?
Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe, all of these stars, and he was Googled the most.
That's crazy. I would never ever expect that.
I was shocked when I saw it, because the tweet's here, and someone's like, you've got Messi, Ronaldo, LeBron, Djokovic, the list goes on. And it was a 17-year-old darts player.
Most Googled athlete in the world.
And look at the Google award that they gave him. It's pretty cool.
A darts board?
A dart board with Google in the middle.
Nice.
Elite. But that just baffled me. But yeah, if you're into, it'll happen by the time this goes out, but World Darts Championship, watch the highlights. Hopefully our boy Luke Littler does well.
Wow.
But no, unreal sport. Perth Airport deal. So the other day, Grace came back from Melbourne. She had a lovely time, and I was picking her up. Plane scheduled to come at 10 p.m, 9:40, so a little bit early, but I was aware.
Yep.
So I get there at 9:40, park my car, and you can't park too close to the domestic arrivals at the moment. They're doing a bit of work there.
Yeah, Perth Airport's getting a lot of upgrades over the next few years, and they're starting it.
So I was parked a little bit far away, so I'm walking towards the domestic arrivals.
Yep.
And international looks good. They've got some Christmas trees in there, some nice decorations. It's all lit up. And then as I keep walking, the rest of the airport's just in pitch black. And I'm thinking, am I at the right spot? I started to second guess if I was
at
the
a closed terminal or something.
if I was even at the right terminal, and then as I get closer to the big domestic arrivals sign, I'm still on the outside of the airport. I go up to the window and I look inside, and there's hundreds of people just in the pitch black. I'm thinking, this is weird. Walk inside, and it's warm in there. So I'm thinking, okay, the power's
gone.
So trying to find Grace is hard because it's quite dark, but there's hundreds of people
sweating
and disgruntled because obviously the baggage carousel's not working with no power.
No.
Grace has come off her plane, obviously hasn't got her baggage yet. So I see her, and then we're talking about when the power will come back on. We've been given no information. The pilots weren't given any information. So all of the people that had just been on these flights that all came in on the same time. Just sitting there waiting, sweating in the heat. And then this bloke comes down from Perth Airport and says, all right, I'm just giving you guys this message that I haven't received any communication about what's going on. Sorry. So now everyone's even more frustrated. Anyway, after about 40 minutes, all the lights come back on, and then obviously the bags came through
coming around,
and it was all good. But walking through Perth Airport when it was pitch black was scary, bro.
Bro, you think they'd have a backup Jenny? It's an airport.
I know.
Get that shit on in 5 minutes, bro.
But then I'm thinking, the airport right next door, which is actually connected now, they're completely fine.
Yeah, but this one isn't.
At all. It was strange,
That
man.
is weird, bro.
And it was such a weird,
Eerie feeling?
Yeah, a phenomenon. That's the way I'd describe it. A weird, eerie feeling.
So airports are creepy when they're pitch black.
Yes.
Yeah.
And seeing people walk through it, it's funny because you see silhouettes of people, and then as soon as the lights came on, you see their true colours.
Oh, okay. That's scary. I've never been in an airport.
No, neither. It was a very, very strange first for me. A couple things sent in here, Dill.
We've got a lot sent in this week.
I'll go the first one. You go
We've
the
got a
second
lot
one.
sent in this week.
This video?
Yeah, that's the one.
All right. So this is a video sent in by Mitch, and the account name is Kellen's Jokes.
Let's do it.
$2 million cash right now, but you can never shit in a toilet again for the rest of your life. Porta potties, outhouses, none of them. You die immediately if you do. You taking it? It's a tough one.
So no toilet and no version of a toilet.
Yeah.
But I can shit in a bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can't even do like a drop toilet, nothing.
Yeah. The problem with that is if you work at a workplace, or let's say you do an 8-hour shift at work, you have to go. Where do you go? Down the road? Like
$2 million right now, and I can never shit in a toilet again. If I do, I'll die. I think I'm taking it.
I'm taking it too.
Because I just think I got $2 million. I'll figure out a way to. I'll probably just do the bucket method.
Yeah.
I'll just carry a bucket with me, like at the work toilet. I'd probably have my own business with $2 million of some sort.
Yeah.
So maybe I just stick a bucket there.
I'm thinking once you shit in the bucket, then where's the poo going?
Surely I'm then allowed to put that in the toilet.
Maybe.
Because that's just waste disposal.
Yeah, true.
Throw it in Rog's bin, drive by his house at the end of the week.
Just
put it in the backyard, bro, for growth of...
Oh, put it in a doggy bag and chuck it in his letterbox.
Yeah. I think I'm taking that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like... The adjustment period, I think, would be difficult. But I kind of think after a while, it would just be normal and you'd be like, eh.
Yeah, and people around you would get used to it pretty quick.
Yeah.
And the only thing would be public perception. But if they know that you got $2 million for it, then you're just like, well, that's all right.
I can still go to the urinal and stuff, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can still be in the environment.
To be fair, like how often are you doing it in public? Because
Yeah.
I'm fine shitting in the backyard at home.
Yeah.
I don't, just to put that out there. But if I had to, I would.
I think that's more than doable, honestly. I hope someone offers it to me.
I remember at school, I didn't go on this camp, but like it was an outdoor ed camp and you had to like dig the hole.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I didn't go to the toilet on that 2 days.
It was made like such a big deal at school in the lead up. People were like, I can't believe that we have to do this.
That
and
wasn't
stuff.
even the worst part, bro. The worst part was fucking canoeing in winter, getting rained on and shit. That's the worst part of it.
Where was that camp?
Down south. I
Yeah.
can't remember what river. Blackwood River.
Douth.
And did that for 2 days. It was all right.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea, but some people fell in. That really hurt them. But you know what? Better them than me, bro. Better them than me. We have a little update from a story. So you guys will remember the girl who was pregnant. They announced it to their friends. A month after she gave birth, it turns out that one of the girls who was there, one of her friends, was with the baby daddy. The problem with that was the whole time that she was pregnant, that girl was visiting the baby daddy at the mum's house. So the mum, her whole family was letting him cheat on her. She's carrying their grandchild.
Unreal. I just can't believe a family would let that happen.
Sickening, bro.
Where's the morals?
Plot twist, right? So this is her update. They just broke up and he's tried to hit me up again while they're still living with each other. Delusional for sure. Mind you, I've had years of being called a slut for moving on and having a second child. Man knows how to make a woman feel good.
Yeah,
Damn.
there's so much animosity.
She's the slut.
So much animosity
They
in the
think it's all
messages.
her fault, bro.
Yeah.
Jeez, you got involved with the wrong family, didn't you?
She got baby daddy number 2 now.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it took.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a factor. But
Wow.
still, no, we thank you for sending it in and appreciate
do.
the story because we love those stories that are deep-rooted, hateful, spiteful,
Yep.
and funny for
Yeah.
us.
Yep.
Yeah. We're going to go through some questions.
We'll do the question of the week.
Would you rathers?
Yeah.
So question of the week was just give us your best would you rathers, right? So we had a lot sent in. I'll start off with one from Billy. Really like this one.
And then we'll go through the ones connected through the story.
Yeah.
If they're any good.
Now there's a lot that, look, we've been doing this show for nearly 5 years now. And we've had a lot of would you rathers come through the door. So a lot of the ones that you guys have sent, we've already done. And we probably won't be doing them again. Now, let's start off with this one from Billy. Would you rather an hour-long highlight package of the first time you met and interacted with all your mates, or a 10-minute top 10 video of the funniest moment with your mates?
10
so,
minute.
you're taking the top 10 moments, 10 minutes?
Because a lot of the people I know, it's from high school. So it would kind of just be like casual class banter and stuff, you know? So I'd take the top 10.
I wonder how the top 10. Surely it's just, I guess, built around how your brain thinks.
Yeah,
how it works.
The funniest 10 moments I thought were with your friends. Yeah,
because
yeah.
other people would have funny moments that you wouldn't find funny.
Yeah, or that you might not even remember.
Like your top 1 might be someone's top 20.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so the hour-long highlight package for the first time you met, I don't think, like, it would be really interesting, but you don't have that connection.
All of us, cause our main boys group, sort of, we all know each other from school.
Yeah.
So
I actually, it's weird how life works, but a lot of those guys in the group I met before Lumen. So like these guys I knew and then rekindled the friendship
back through school.
High school, which was interesting.
Yeah, see, I only became friends with all of them in sort of year 11 and 12, really.
But it's blossomed into something great.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah, you and I would both take the 10-minute top 10 video of the funniest moments with your mates.
Sure.
How much would you pay for the hour-long highlight package of the first time you interacted with all your mates? Couple $100?
Yeah, because I'm not hell interested in it, but it still would be like, I might have, like, I can't even remember, like, what's me and Jared's first interaction ever, bro? Like, it's probably something hell weird.
It would be a really
Me and
funny
Dill,
night, like imagine all of us, there's 10 of us in our main group, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine all 10 of us get together one night, we have some drinks, sit around the TV and we all watch it together. That would be pretty cool.
Like, what's me and Frank's first reaction? It would have been
Interaction,
fucking weird, bro. I just know it.
And it was probably when you were like 14.
Yeah, it would have been 14, like when we didn't even really know each other.
Crazy.
See, at least Zach I used to speak with because he was in McKillop and stuff. So like you're still like friends through that and have a chat and all that.
For sure. This is a big one and a good one. Would you rather 10 years in a coma?
It's a long time, boy.
Or 5 years in prison? I'm doing 5 years
Give
in
me the
prison.
5 prison because at least at the end of, like, it's a life experience. It's not a great one. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be terrible, but at least I only missed 5 years, bro. 10 years in a coma, you don't know who's still going to be here when you wake up.
No. I think 5 years in prison is the right choice, and it's probably an easy choice. I think, yes, it will be hard. Like you said, it's a good life experience. You can work out, you know. You can stay ripped or you can get ripped.
Get qualifications in there.
Yeah, like you'll come out, obviously it's a shit time, but
Just
10 years.
Try not to get your head kicked in.
10 years
In a coma. You're going to be all...
You're missing everything.
Imagine your body at the end of it, all fucking...
Nah.
And we're like, bro, so 25 to 35. So you come out of a coma at 35. Like, you're not going to know anyone.
Yeah.
Well, Charlie sent a few in.
Are they good?
Would you rather... Oh, no, that one's easy, actually. Never mind.
Is that the language and
Yeah,
instrument?
because I just picked language.
Yeah. That was, would you rather be able to speak every language or master every instrument? Obviously, every
Language, I'm going to
language.
build so many relationships with people
And that's what life
in my
is.
life. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And the same with this. Like, would you rather be able to speak to any animal or speak every language? Probably languages again.
Language, bro, just because, I'm just going
I know curiosity would kill the cat, but you would rather speak with everyone in the world, surely.
Be at the hospital to witness the birth of your firstborn or be at the GF when your team wins a flag.
I assume they're happening at the same time, right?
Exact same time, bro. So, like, I guess...
Well, no, I'm going family.
Yeah, I wouldn't be at the grand final if my missus was going to... be in. But, like, say it was like 2 months before.
Yeah.
And then I'm not expecting her to give birth at 7 months. Say it comes quick, that's not your fault. But if say the, the grand finals then, the due date's then, I'm going to stay home, bro.
Yeah.
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 I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, no, I'm at the hospital.
But it's on the TV.
Yeah,
It's on the TV, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got, we don't even need beanies over here in WA, but I'm popping a beanie on that baby straight up.
Even if they lose?
I'd give it a few days.
Then you'd think this baby's a fucking bad omen, bro.
Give it a few days. Some people were like, oh, the box is too small, so I'm sending you a message, and then they never sent a message.
Yep.
Like this guy, oh, he's just fooled me. He's absolutely fooled me, Dill. Would you rather be left on a cliffhanger or...
That's good, actually.
I've gone into the inbox to check his message and I'm about to call him a dickhead. Left me on a cliffhanger. Well done, mate. Oh, some of these... This Ari girl is ridiculous.
Has sent in some of the worst ones I think that I've ever experienced. George has sent some good ones in though.
Okay.
Would you rather be on death row for a crime you didn't commit, and the most important person in your life is free, but they committed the crime? Or be free, but the most important person in your life is on death row for a crime you committed? So it's like the opposite. I'm on death row, they're free, they did the crime. I'm free, but they're on death row, I did the crime. Fuck.
The most
It's
important
tough.
person in your life as well.
Yeah, well, like, I would feel too guilty
Yeah.
them
Same.
dying for my crime,
Yeah.
bro. Like, I couldn't do it. So I guess I have to pick the other one, and then I'm just gonna fucking die. Like, everyone doesn't even know I'm a hero, bro. They just think I'm a fucking scumbag.
But at least you know.
Would you flip a coin if heads meant you instantly receive $10 billion and tails meant you die instantly?
Like 10 mil or you
10
die.
bill,
instantly.
bro.
10 bill. 10 bill. Aw. I'm probably not doing it. Wait, I have to pick one. Obvious. Wait, is it heads or tails?
No, he just said heads, you don't get to pick. Heads means you get $10 billion. Tails means you die instantly. You flipping the coin or you going, no, thank you?
Oh, I'm probably saying no. But, like, if you were hell depressed, like, if you didn't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, it's a win-win, really.
Yeah.
Would you rather get $1 million and never masturbate again, or $100 every time you do it? Bro, at 14, I would be I would have made
Gazillionaire.
I'd have made $50 million, bro, on the school holidays. That's crazy.
Oh, PlayStation controller.
Nah, I'll take
be
the money
stuffed.
now. I don't have the energy to do it for $100 a time, bro.
Yeah.
Million in the bank, thank you.
Jay says, would you rather run across 1 kilometre worth of bindies, so like prickles?
Yep. Oh, is that what people call prickles?
Yeah.
Bindies.
That's like the whole East Coast.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that, bro.
Well, in New South Wales, I know they do.
Okay.
My cousins say that. I'm not sure about
That's
Queensland
crazy.
or Vic, but
Oh,
I know
you
that
know.
New South Wales call them bindies. Okay, we'll say prickles. Run a 1 kilometre across prickles on a cool day,
Yep.
or along a sandy beach on a hot summer's day. Now, I'm doing the hot beach
Sandy beach.
because you're going to run faster.
And your feet cool off. If you just tuck your feet under a little bit, actually it gets a bit cooler.
Yeah,
You go
can you
into
do
the
that
sand?
when you run?
Yeah, I know. I mean, but I can run can I run like a little bit close to the water where it's a bit,
I think you have to
Hard
be on
sand.
the worst bit.
but I'm not doing the prickles, bro. Fuck that.
No,
that's
because
hell. My
wha-
feet will just be bleeding and
I stepped on an
infected.
ant yesterday and that really hurt.
Yeah. Yep.
Like this bloke said, would you rather bum your own daughter or bum your own son?
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on.
it's a good one, bro.
Come on, man.
Sick people, man.
Would you rather go through excruciating pain when you poo or when you pee?
Like neither, bro.
We have to pick one. Pain in the penis wouldn't be good. I
I
wouldn't
don't
like that.
know.
But I've had some shits in the past where I felt like my life was like,
Depending on it?
no,
Yeah.
where it's like a sharp rock's coming
And you're
out,
just...
and then it's just shredding you up. Oh. It's like, yeah, sometimes it's like this. No, I'll just stop now. It's like a brick curve. Anyway, let's get into our Spanish lessons.
The new segment.
Enjoy the new intro as well. We just came up with this one. Let us know if you like it or not. But this is probably our favourite segment at the moment.
This
And
is, we never knew this would be the new segment, and I love that it is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
my favourite one already.
yeah, shout out to Matty D because he's the man that brought it all along. Here we go.
Clases de Español con Jamo y Dylan.
Beautiful.
Let us know if you
Alright.
loved it, because we love it.
We love it.
That must sound good in the car. Imagine Monday morning on the way to work, you hear a bit of that.
Must do.
Come on.
Now I'm just going to restart all these messages because we did listen to a few of these earlier
Yeah, we
to
did
make
go through
sure
'em.
that they're good. And we also needed to learn how to say the intro as well. So we've done that. I'm going to start off with Megs today. So she was very helpful last week. Just got to clear up the fact that we thought she was half Spanish. She's not.
She's with a Spanish man.
With a Spanish man, has spent a lot of time in Spain, lived there for a bit. She's back home. She has a twin. Shout out the Tillmans. But here we go.
I just listened to the Potty Boys, And I'm so impressed. Well done. 10 out of 10. The pronunciation, so good. You should be proud.
I am.
And for the name of the segment, we could do Clases de Español con Jamo y Dylan.
Which you just heard.
So that's like Spanish class with Jamo and Dylan. Clases de Español con Jamo y...
So I'll skip that because we know about that.
She should be a teacher.
Yeah. Was
She
this
teaches well.
was the second one the second learning?
I think the second one was more intros,
Yeah.
I believe.
So should we go to the third then?
Yeah.
Also, just to clarify, I'm not half Spanish.
We'll let this play out.
I lived in Spain for a couple of years, and my partner is Spanish, but I'm
Dos.
no way claiming Spanish at all. I'm just Australian. Just wanted to clarify.
In no way claiming it. You know what's interesting? She's taken Spanish out of her bio because
Oh.
we thought that she was Spanish because look,
What's that translate to? Click see translation.
better a bird in hand than 100 in flight, Aro.
Oh, it doesn't translate properly.
No. But anyway, what's that? The Grand and Vans half lap of Oz.
Nice.
Currently traveling. Oh, okay. So they're travelers in a van.
Sick. Van life.
That's actually a sick page. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's elite. Shout out to them. The Grand Van Tour. I thought that name would have been taken, but
Yeah.
they've snapped it up. She probably paid a pretty penny for it. But yeah, her Instagram
I already
is
went
all,
through it. Yeah.
It's all Spain.
Yeah. She loves it.
Anyway, so yeah, she had Australian in Spain in her bio. I thought it was like Australian and
And
Spain.
Spanish. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, you are 100% correct. There are so many different types of Spanish. Every country has their own, every region, social class, they'll all have their own words that they use, and the pronunciation will differ slightly. The biggest pronunciation difference between me and what Matt tell you will probably be the C. So the C and the Z. I'll say a lisp, like for the number 5, I'll say cinco, but he'll say cinco.
Cinco.
So feel free to use whatever one you want.
I might
but
use
yeah,
both, boys.
no one is better than the other. It's just different.
Nah, she thinks she's better.
We'll decide what's better.
She thinks she's better. To be fair, we
Cinco.
did choose her intro over Maddie's.
Yeah, but I think I like how cinco sounds better.
Yeah, cinco.
Cinco.
Not cinco.
Cinco.
Actually, I kind of like the lisp one as
I want.
well.
I might do a hybrid of the both of them.
All right, so I basically was talking to her about accents and differences because Maddie said that, some of it sounds a bit different from what I'm learning.
Yeah.
So just know that we're getting two different types of Spanish.
So we can fit in anywhere. We can be in
Yeah.
any pocket in the world. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we call that trilingual.
Yep.
And do not worry, I will hold up my end of the bargain. It's great practice for me. I'm teaching my twin at the moment, actually.
Anyway, so she's teaching her twin as well, yada, yada,
Our
yada.
lessons begin.
We've already listened. Yes, sir. So we've got 2 voice messages here, which are actual lessons.
Yep.
Let's go. Vamos.
Hey boys, or should I say hola, buenos dias. Well done last week, 10 out of 10 on pronunciation.
Yes.
This week we're going to learn a very useful phrase. What is your name? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Oh yeah.
It's literally how are you called? How do you call yourself?
¿Cómo te amas?
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 ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas?
She said, "Me amas."
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas? That sounded so Dora-ish.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas?
At a bar. ¿Cómo te llamas?
And in response to that, you can say, Me llamo Dylan. Me llamo Dylan.
Me llamo is my name.
Me llamo Dylan.
Me llamo.
But do it. Me llamo Dylan.
You'll notice.
Hamo.
Yeah.
Matty D said hamo.
Hamo. Like James Rodriguez, the soccer player.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to go with Jamo. But then that's really Australian. So maybe I do need to Spanishify my name.
Jamo.
How would you say my
don't
name in
know.
Spanish?
Me llamo Jamo.
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 Hamo.
Hamo.
Nah, I don't like hamo. I just don't.
All right, let's go through that one again because I want to nail it. Or is it still going?
I think there might be a different one for the
Okay.
second one.
Hey boys, or should I say hola, buenos dias.
Hola, buenos
Hola,
dias.
buenos
Well
dias.
done last week. 10 out of 10 on pronunciation. This week we're going to learn a very useful phrase. What is your name? ¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te
It's
llamas?
literally how are you called? How do you call yourself?
¿Cómo te llamas?
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 You can say me llamo Dylan.
Okay. ¿Cómo
Me
te llamas?
llamo
Me
Dylan.
llamo Dylan.
So that is my name is Dylan.
Yeah. I like it.
Me llamo Jamo.
Yeah.
Maybe,
¿Cómo te llamas?
maybe Jamo.
Jamo.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Me llamo Jamo.
Ah.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo Dylan. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo Jamo.
Nice, bro. We get to know each other again.
All right. All right. All right. Her second one.
Fun little phrase for this week. It's just going to be how to say motherfucker or son of a bitch. Can I even put this on the podcast?
Yeah, you can.
Fucking can.
But in Spanish. So, hijo de puta. Hijo de puta.
Hijo de puta.
Literally son of a bitch.
Hijo de puta.
Hijo de puta.
Slightly. But maybe if you're in traffic and you don't want anyone to understand what you're saying. Hijo de puta. Anyway, let me know if you can even use that.
Hijo de puta.
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 That's what I want to say, bro. Get me to Spain now. Hijo de puta. At the fucking customs,
Mate,
bro.
no, you say that to someone, you're getting
At
cuffed,
customs, bro.
and you're getting put into
Hijo de
Barcelona prison.
puta. Fuck yeah,
They're going
boy.
to take you to Valencia and belt you.
Yeah.
Valencia.
Take me there. Valentina.
Valencia.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Jamo.
Me llamo Dylan. Oh, I forgot this one already.
This one.
De puta. But I forgot the first bit.
But in Spanish. So, hijo de puta.
Hijo de puta.
De puta.
Hijo de puta. Son of a bitch.
Hijo. Right, no.
Because you don't call someone a son of a bitch. Like, I never would say that, bro.
How do you get the phlegm bit?
I don't know. Hijo. Nah, I had a good last
Hijo.
time. Hijo.
Hijo de puta.
Hijo de puta.
Hijo
put
de
hijo
puta.
de puta.
I hear like
De puta.
people say mierda. Mierda and puta. I've heard that a lot in shows and stuff, which is obviously like
An insult.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good lesson.
good lesson.
Let's
Thank you
move
very
on to
much.
Maddie.
I really like the mix of basic like
And aggression.
useful and aggression.
Yeah.
Useful aggression. And now moving on to Maddie D. I'm just going here. All right, so he sent a lot of messages. Sure, so lesson. Okay, we'll go from...
All right, boys. So you sort of need to learn your tongue roll because that's a pretty important part of Spanish. Not crazy important. People still understand ya. But
Bro.
to learn that, like you were with bro,
Bro.
you've got your tongue on the top of your mouth. So just try this.
Brrr.
Oh, my tongue's stopped.
Brrr.
Bro.
Bro.
Bro. Oh.
Bro.
It's actually hard. You
It
got
is
to train the
hard.
tongue. Anyway,
Brrr.
on to the next.
Bro.
And then once you got that down, bro,
Brrr.
we're gonna learn. Hola, hermano. Cállate.
Okay. Tell me
Hola, hermano, cállate.
tell me what that's about.
That means, hey brother, shut up, or hey brother, quiet. So, hey, hola, brother, hermano, which is with a H, hermano, and then quiet or shut up, cállate.
Hola, hermano, cállate.
Hola, hermano, cállate.
And then what's the other one?
Hola,
Hello,
hermano.
brother. Quiet, you son of a bitch.
Wait, so,
Ooh.
hola, hermano.
Cállate.
Yeah.
Cállate.
I'll go to the end.
Hola, hermano,
And then quiet or shut up, cállate.
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 Hola, hermano, cállate.
Hola, hermano, cállate.
I already forgot the son of a bitch.
Hola, hermano, cállate.
Yeah.
And then just to add on to that a little bit, you could also do siéntate, which means sit down. So you can say, hey brother, shut up, sit down. Hola hermano, cállate, siéntate.
Hola,
That sounded-
hermano, cállate,
that sounded-
siéntate.
That is Japanese. That sounds
Whoa.
Japanese.
Hey, brother, quiet, sit down. Oh,
Let's say
you
that-
son of a bitch.
Let's say that to Rog
yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, you son of a bitch, bro. Spanish is gangster, bro.
Yeah, I love it. So,
Spanish
hola-
is way better than English, bro.
what was that? Hola,
Mano,
Hola, hermano.
cállate. That's sit down.
Hola, hermano.
Hola, hermano,
Cállate.
cállate.
Sitidida. Wait.
Sididía,
Wait.
sididía,
I need to get that back.
sididía. Hola,
Um,
hermano, cállate.
Sit down. So you can say, hey brother, shut up, sit down. Hola hermano, cállate, siéntate.
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 Nice.
Siéntate.
Hola, hermano, cállate. Siéntate.
Hola, hermano. Hola, hermano. Cállate.
I feel like the big boss. Hola, hermano, siéntate. No,
Yeah, nearly.
siéntate. No, that's the last one.
Cállate. Cállate.
Hola, hermano, cállate. Siétate.
That's so...
Sit down. Shut up.
You know, it's like
Because you'd never say that in English.
You know
Hey,
how-
man,
how
be quiet. Sit down.
people speak Spanglish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bro, this is like Spapan.
Yeah.
Like Spanish Jap.
Oh, it's sick, bro.
All right, another lesson. He's taking it back to basics with this one.
Alright boys, so we can learn, hola hermano, ¿cómo estás? So that means,
Hola,
hey
hermano,
brother,
¿cómo
how
estás?
are you?
Yep.
So, hola hermano, hermano.
Hermano.
Yeah, it's that R.
Hermano.
That's what I need to learn is the tongue, the roll. Hola, hermano.
Hermano.
Oh, it's actually hard to do. I feel
Hola. Hola. Hola.
Hola.
Hola.
O-L-A.
Hermano.
Hola. But there needs to be an R roll.
Mm.
It's hard to do. My tongue at the top of my mouth's not working today.
Her.
Hermano.
Hermano.
Hermano. Hola, hermano.
Hola, hermano.
Hola, hermano. ¿Cómo estás?
That's good. I think we learned that one last week too.
Correct.
¿Cómo estás? Which you learned last week,
¿Cómo
which
estás?
means, how are you? Which you got that down pretty well. So, hola hermano, ¿cómo estás? So, Jamo, speak to Dylan.
Hola, hermano. ¿Cómo estás?
Hola, hermano. Cállate. Siéntate.
¿Cómo estás? And then Dylan's response will be, muy bien, ¿y tú? Very well, and you?
Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
So, et tu
Means
or
and you.
et tu?
What about you?
Et tu. And you.
Muy
Beautiful.
bien.
Okay,
¿Y tú?
nearly there.
Hermano?
Muy bien, very well. And then Jamo's response to that can be bien, so good. Or bien, good, good.
Bien, bien.
Now also notice
Bien,
when
bien.
I'm asking a question, ¿cómo estás? My voice raises up. So that's asking a question. And in Spanish, that always happens when you're asking a question, your voice goes
¿Cómo
up.
estás?
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás?
Hola, hermano. Cállate. Siéntate.
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 Oh, yeah, school teachers. And then one more here.
Hey fellas, I just want to know if anyone else has the issue. Scrolling on TikTok, you boys never ever pop up on my For You page.
Okay, well, that just hurts. That just hurts.
That
Well,
can be
thanks,
tough.
Matt.
Yeah, thanks for the lessons again. I mean, we're going well. We love it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think,
And we'll keep it up.
you know what we should do? Every week we should write it down because I'm going to forget them if we
Yeah.
don't practice them.
Yeah, yeah.
So we should make a sheet that we'll write down every week and we'll have a couple of lines from each week.
Yeah, so
And,
that way we know the translations.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. And we'll have English, Spanish.
Yep.
English, Espanol.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Beautiful.
Voice message, we got one.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the potty, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
Awesome. Let's go.
Hey lad, thought I'd send a bit of a follow-up from my worst first date story. I think you got a bit confused. When I said I took the e-scooter because we were drinking, so I couldn't drive, was that I meant on our first date we were going to have a couple drinks, so I couldn't drive to where our first date was, hence why I took the e-scooter. And yes, I know it's very much a bit of an ick, but I was running late, so that was really the only fast way to get down there. was to catch the e-scooter down there, and I hopped off of it about 200 metres before actually arriving to the date, because yes, definitely a bit of a nick rocking up on an e-scooter, that's for sure. Anyway, hope this helps clarify. Love what you do. Keep up the good stuff, lads.
Sounds drunk.
Yeah, is he still drunk?
Sounds still drunk. In the middle of the day.
And what the hell's going on? Why were you late in the first place?
Yep.
That's just bad time management, and you've hurt yourself because of that.
Yep.
Were you always planning on taking the e-scooter, number one? Two, were you going faster on the e-scooter and that's why you crashed? Because you were late. It just comes down to time management at the end of the day. And it's a skill that you can learn.
100%, bro.
So, yeah,
100%.
definitely look down that pathway and find your answers. But thanks for the clarification, mate. We appreciate it.
We'll move on to some confessions.
Hope you have a lovely day. Siatate.
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 Cállate. Cállate.
Maybe we need to drop the... Like, we sound Japanese, or is that just the word? Probably it's just the word.
Cállate. Siatate sounds very Japanese.
Yeah.
They copied it from... I don't know who was first, actually.
All right, let's go to confesiones. How do you... Okay, hey Siri. How do you say confessions in Espanol?
In Spanish, confessions is confesiones.
Oh,
Ooh.
confesiones.
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 Maybe that's where this show goes. It slowly just becomes a Spanish podcast as we get really good at it.
Confesiones. Here we go.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
Merry Christmas, boys. Hope the present buying is going well. Went on a date with a girl, and this was a big put off as I didn't want to get involved. Her ex cheated on her with her mum while she was still married to her dad. It gets weird because the parents split, and now her ex has moved in and she lives with her mum and her ex. Ooh.
That's yuck.
She then proceeds to tell me her ex and mum are engaged and expecting a child. The sort of thing you see on Facebook. Felt bad for her, of course, but I didn't fancy being involved.
Crazy.
It's not a bad choice, bro. Honestly.
No, it's best to stay uninvolved.
No doubt.
All right, next one. This was actually from the worst dating stories, worst first dates from last week,
Yep.
but it was sent in a bit late. I went out for dinner with a guy who pulled his Invisalign out of his mouth at the table.
Ooh.
With spit strings and everything. And he just placed them on a table next to his plate. It was so gross.
Disgusting, bro. That is bad manners, a terrible person.
Yeah. You can just go to the bathroom and do that.
Pop them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandma used to do that with her teeth, bro.
Yeah.
Just pop them on the...
Don't pop the Invisalign out in front of people. It is kind of gross to look at. Yeah. I don't know why people do that. In a public, on a date too?
And they do, like, I've had retainers and stuff when I was younger, and they do get stringy and yucky.
Bad first. Well, this was actually a second date story. Celebrated 4 years with the misso this week, but I didn't think I'd make it past the second date. First date was good. She came down to visit me at uni for a second date, about 2 hours on the train. We were about to go out for lunch, but instead I invited her over to my halls first. We watched Mamma Mia 2. It was the middle of winter and I had my window open the whole time, so she was freezing throughout the whole film. We hadn't kissed on the first date and I wanted to secure one on this date, but I didn't exactly pick the best times. I see myself as a bit of a smooth guy. Always been good with the huzz, but not today. Does he mean Riz, or is huzz like a UK thing?
Must
with
be
the
the
huzz
baby.
boy. For some reason, I decided to kiss her while she was stood on one foot getting her shoes on.
No, what?
Awful kiss, not good. I don't know what I was thinking. Conversation couldn't have been more dry and awkward at lunch. It just didn't click. It was really bad and I didn't see it going anywhere, neither did she.
I hope she reciprocated the kiss. Like, it wasn't just she's off balance and me take advantage.
Had her hands out for me to hold at lunch, but I didn't see the sign. She obviously came around and realised I'm the goat, as we've had 4 years and I somehow clutched up on the third date where we went to the forest and fed horses. The OG Rizzler. The way he talks, I dislike. Yeah.
Oh, we've had him. He's sent in heaps.
He's called himself Huz, Rizzler, and the goat. Man's kissing girl on one leg, bro. Tying her shoe. Imagine what that would have looked like.
No, I don't want to even imagine it.
Whoa.
Disgusting. Puta. Okay, context. First date, but I already knew him as a friend. He was parking in an underground car park with me in the passenger seat. As he's about to swing in, mind you, it's a narrow park and a tight fit. I tell him that he's about to scrape the car next to us that's on my side. He fails to listen to my warning and he keeps inching forward. Now he's just barely touching the car next to us. So again, I tell him you really need to reverse because you're about to scrape that car. You're basically on it. Again, he didn't listen and he drove forward and scraped the car. He then had the nerve to say, "Why didn't you make it sound more serious?" If that was my mum or sister, they would have yelled at me. You were too calm. You were too calm.
What? How is this her fault? What a prick.
We continued dating, and for the rest of the relationship, he would joke about me being an expensive girlfriend because of how expensive our first date was, him referring to his car paint repair because he left his details. I should have seen the red flags. Lol, we love and learn. Sorry for the overuse of commas in some areas. I used voice to text. I see. That makes sense.
Jesus.
That's
yeah, what
crazy.
a shit bloke, bro. He hits a car and goes, "Why didn't you tell me not to?"
Yeah, you should have yelled. My mum and my sister would
And bro,
have.
he's telling the story to people.
Yeah.
Like it's her expensive first date.
Yeah, it should have cost me a fortune, mate.
Then none of his mates go, you hit another car, bro.
What does a paint job cost?
Oh, I think it's a lot actually.
800 or something?
More.
Grand?
I think it's thousands, bro.
Yeah, that is expensive. But still, it's all his
Do
fault.
people's friends not hold him accountable?
Yeah,
I
I
feel
know.
like that's what's happening with a lot of blokes, eh? Like they just talk shit and no one says anything.
Yeah.
Our whole friend group will be like, bro, you hit, like you're a loser.
Yeah.
You hit the car. What's wrong
Yeah.
with you?
No, we're pretty good with that. Like, we are calling a lot more people out now.
We're pretty aggressive with it too.
No, but that's friendship.
But there's no like, we don't hold grudges.
No,
it's
no,
just
no.
when the opportunity's there, it's got to be fucking
gotta be
put to
taken.
bed, boy. Taken and put to sleep.
That person always has to be dealt with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
I just had a sinking realization that tomorrow we're out all day having the time of our lives, day of the summer. We've already scripted it. Sunday is my birthday.
Yep.
And I will not be editing on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my work for tonight, editing this.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Hey, I've just got my ticket for the beach club tomorrow.
Oh, sick. Let me have a look at my emails.
Remember last time didn't they not give Rog one last time?
Yeah, and then we had to pay. Let's have a look. I've got mine too.
But what about Rog's?
They did ask me a
His
week
email?
ago. Yeah,
Okay, sick.
he should have it. Comp tickets,
What time does it starts at midday?
VIP.
That was good. Because
I'm
usually
getting
you struggle
better,
with it.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I just can't do it loud. Normally, when you were doing it, it was on like pre's or a night out.
Yeah.
And I can't go high
Yeah.
with volume, if that makes. I can do high, small pitch.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, it's gone now.
But you had it last time. That's good.
Yeah, but I just can't go any louder.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Before you go, we have to. No, I don't have to print. Surely it says print. But
No. We can just.
But no, that's elite. I hope Rog's got it. We'll message him.
Nah, he'll have it. He just won't reply until 9 p.m.
That's true. Well, what an app.
Great app. Thanks for the Spanish lessons again. We hope you guys are learning as well. Adios.
Adios.
Thank you for listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show. Make sure to subscribe to the boys on YouTube and share the podcast with a mate.